9 โมงเริ่มเลยรออะไรไปเลยเห็นว่าแพทนี้เสียงหายไปบางส่วนไม่เป็นไรเล่นเองหายยันเบลมีหายทั้งคู่พูดอะไรวะที่เจอเสร็จพี่ชนฝั่งคนนั้นก็ไปเยี่ยมที่ได้เล่าเรื่องเกี่ยวกับสิทธิพี่เย่ที่เราได้เห็นแล้วแค่ทักทายแล้วมันเป็นไหนยังเลยทันแค่ทักทายนิดหน่อยแต่นั้นสิทธิพี่ก็รีบออกไปอย่างงงๆมันกำชับเดี๋ยวมันกำชับว่าห้ามบอกอาจารย์มันจะเป็นภารกิจลับอะไรสักอย่างบ้างมีอย่างสุดท้ายแล้วสิ่งที่เราเห็นแค่ภาพมายาสิทธิพี่กับซาร่าเท่านั้นต้องบอกเรื่องราวมีบางส่วนให้สิทธิพี่ส่วนกลางฟังโดยที่คิดว่าความเป็นมาโอเคมีเหตุผลพูดถึงเรื่องนี้เฟรรี่จุดที่พวกเราตรวจสอบความผันผวนมีเทอร์เป็นระยะก่อนหน้านี้และทิ้งเพื่อนไว้ที่ระบบตำแหน่งเอาไว้เอาเฮียแฟรี่ดีเลียงออกมาแล้วเอาหายมาหายที่ว่าตอนนี้มีการเดินทางอะไรบางอย่างลับๆแล้วก็ได้เพราะว่าพี่เย่จะปลอดภัยดีนะอย่างไรก็ตามแต่บนก่อนหน้านี้ในปืนที่มุกคะนายกแมวแลกในแอสโซติกซินชีอายุแห่งโชคชะตาที่เกี่ยวไปกับเย่วีมันได้ช่วยจึงควรก็ได้ก่อตัวขึ้นอย่างลึกงำเป็นส่วนของริมเนี่ยฟาโลผู้นำมีอยู่จริงเลยที่อยู่ตรงหน้าก็เป็นหลักฐานที่ชัดเจนแล้วไม่ใช่หรอถ้าผู้นำรู้ถึงฝันร้ายของนายของตัวของนายรวมกระทั่งรูปลักษณ์ที่นายฟังพยายามซ่อนเร้นอย่างระมัดระวังมาตลอดด้วยโดยไม่เจอหน้ากับตัวเองตรงๆล่ะสำหรับผู้ที่เชื่อให้บริบทใหม่ท่านผู้นำไม่เคยตระหนี่ในการประทานรางวัลให้เรานะ
My wish.
Yes, buried deep within your nightmares, the thing you fear most.
No!
The very thing you've done.
ทำไมเราเป็นอย่างนี้ดิ
No!
มันเป็นตับ
The one with the most terrifying consequences. Your wish is to stop this scene from ever becoming reality, and the authority granted to me by the Creator can momentarily reduce those fears of yours to nothing. I've merely tempered the onslaught of those nightmares. If you want to sever the connection between your sister and that sword, then the Creator is the only hope for you.
小光。
เราทั้งหลายและโลกมนุษย์รู้เชื่อมโยงด้วยผมไม่คิดฉันได้ตื่นกันมาให้ฉันได้อย่างรู้ที่คิดทางส่วนอาจารย์น้อยเจ้าโต้งหายลายที่บ้านหายไป3 วัน
That was you, Junior Wise. You're my lifesaver, and the only person I can depend on in Wi-Fi now. First, call me Senior a few more times. I'm enjoying it.
Huh?
You don't want to?
Sure, no problem. Senior Xuanguang.
Yay! Well, I never get tired of hearing Senior, but given the situation, just call me Xiaoguang for now. My brother and Shifu call me that. And can I just call you by your name?
Yixuan Shifu was usually so carefree. I didn't expect her to be so protective. What are miners doing there? Isn't Porcelumex under a work stop?
Well, it's not technically a production zone. That shutdown was interrupted by the miasma disaster a decade back. Hardly any miners. But lately, people have been saying the miasma's thinned out, which got some clueless, promotion-hungry manager thinking it would be a great idea to send a team in and see. A few miners who had survived the disaster wanted to go back and pick up some keepsakes. And now look at the mess we're in. That apprentice was supposed to be their muscle.
The old mining site. That's exactly where Sarah and Senior Ye went. Perfect. I can investigate, get some solid leads. I couldn't say this earlier. Since you've been in seclusion all this time, truth is, before we came to Wi-Fi Peninsula, we didn't just run a video store. My sister and I have another job. We also take on commissions as proxies.
Proxies! So that's your specialty. No wonder Shifu, who rarely takes on disciples, made an exception for you two. That means...
Yeah, we could head into the hollow to save those people. You looked really...
Yeah. Hoping those in... My brother and I actually go way back with Banyue Shifu. It's been years since we last... If his apprentice is in trouble...
So you know Banyue Shifu too. He's helped us...
Master, Banya is currently inside Lemnian Hollow, and...
If Banyue Shifu is in the hollow, he probably already knows...
Sorry, may I ask who Fairy is?
I am Fairy, a Type 3 general-purpose AI equipped with total sequential integration. I am also Master's supreme assistant, the most versatile companion for hollow navigation, data processing, and life management. Last, hello, Miss Ye Shunguang. I have forwarded your lifestyle preference analysis report to Second Assistant. That is, the Master's rather clumsy sister, as an important reference for arranging your guest room.
Hey!
Miss Xiaoguang, if you're curious about Master's little secrets, such as how many snacks they've been secretly hoarding, whether they talk in their sleep, or which hand they squeeze first when they get nervous, I can also provide you with a report of equal depth. After reading it, you'll understand Master about 89.75% as well as I do.
Fairy, maybe we should talk about that later.
Thank you, Fairy. But I think I'll try getting to know Wise on my own. It's more fun to discover things little by little. I'll leave the Hollow Rescue and the guest room arrangements in your capable hands.
Understood, Miss Xiaoguang. I respect your spirit of discovery, and I look forward to building a peaceful...
I guess Fairy can be considerate once in a blue moon. All right, back to the matter at hand.
All right. Phaethon and Xiaoguang's first mission begin.
Huh? Were there always flowers like these in the Hollow?
I believe I've seen flowers like these before. It's just like what Ozao said. Maybe this is one of the signs that the miasma is getting weaker.
Is that so? I feel like... Never mind. That does...
The path's blocked. Let's use disintegration to clear the obstacle.
Someone's calling for help. Over there!
Help! Please!
Request received, dear. I'm up. Dear, please leave a 5-star review for today and delete any prior complaints or negative comments. Otherwise...
You'll make sure I get back safe, right? You have to understand how important I am to this operation.
Please kindly shut that little mouth of yours. I almost... How does that saying go?
Causing a mess.
Reasoning with a reckless fool isn't in my job description. I'm finding the quickest and most efficient fix for every complaint. That's the mission of our TOPS cross-department customer service. Just think of me as your preschooler self-service guy.
You?
Hey, Dylan. We meet again. What's TOPS Cross-Department Customer Service Center? Weren't you...
Shh! Times are tough. Gotta keep a few side gigs to stay afloat.
We heard there are people trapped here. My friend and I came to help. Are you here for the same reason?
Me? I'm just an unlucky call center operator who came chasing down a customer complaint. But hey, since we're all friends here, I'd be glad to help if you promise to leave me some good reviews. Oops! There I go, running my mouth again. As soon as I say yes to something... One instant, 1,000 visions! Judging by the way you
The Exaltists were wiped out. Why are these things still here?
Hey. The Exaltists? Leaving loose ends like that isn't a good habit.
You there! Speak up! What are you doing here?
But a snot-nosed brat.
Yep.
Better start talking, or we won't be so nice anymore.
Listen, friends, that's not how you interrogate someone. That's fine. He can stay quiet. But if he can't show his way, I've heard that some folks in the Defense Force hate your kind with a pen right now. You're basically an employee trying to pay off your boss's debts after the
Of course it's Sarah.
I'm not gonna lie. I've got no... We've been running around like headless chickens for days. No clue what we're even looking for. She just said to keep an eye out for anything that looked like it was hundreds of years old or didn't belong here. Honestly, I don't think she even knows what she's looking for herself. What rotten luck. I thought joining the Exaltists would turn my life around, but not long after You know what? Just hand me over to the Defense Force already. I'm done.
Don't give up hope.
Start over? The only ones starting over are the sacrifices Lady Sarah...
Wait, sacrifices
Oh, that's complicated. After Overseer Mevarok died, she called it,
In the visions, Senior Yes said Seraph...
Stuff like that's way above my pay grade. But ever since Lady Sarah inherited the Creator's authority, she's gotten more and...
Oh no.
Master, your heart rate just spiked to 140 BPM. That's caught red-handed stress levels. If you try to change the...
What?
We should prioritize saving people. How about we just restrain him for now and question him after?
Yeah. What matters now is finding the trapped...
Well then, let's keep moving.
by rubble.
That's a massive piece of rubble. Let's take a look around.
Looks like we need to pull the lever.
Then we need to push the minecart to the rubble, right?
The trapped person should be inside.
Better use disintegration again.
Thanks for saving me back there. I'm Ningtian. How should I address you?
Rep 2493. Dylan here. No need to thank me. Though, don't make the title too dramatic, though, or the system might flag it as spam.
Don't mind her. She was just joking. I'm Wise, disciple of Runkoi Summit, now training at Suipian Temple. And this is my assistant Eos. We heard people were trapped in the mine.
I see. It's rather embarrassing to admit, but some miners had asked Shifu for help, saying they needed protection while recovering. Shifu happened to be away at the time, but I underestimated how dangerous it.
The Shifu you mentioned.
Yes. Do you know him?
We do. Not long ago, he helped me and my companions get through some...
I see. What a coincidence. I'm not very skilled, but I'll do my best not to slow you down.
Don't put too much pressure on yourself. Another pair of hands is always going to be helpful.
More. Creatures! Time playing hooky is valuable too.
Always shows up right on time.
Fret not, I am here. There are more evil creatures lurking over there.
Just as I thought. There's more to deal with.
No issue. He's not much of a threat. Keep yourself safe. Make the earth tremble! Mountain of strength! Hold it! I stand unyielding! Dreadful death! Is everyone okay?
Shifu.
Thanks for stepping in, Banmir Shifu.
Thank you for helping out.
Miss Dylan, your aura seemed shaky when I arrived. Is there something on your mind?
Nothing.
Sorry, Shifu. I acted rashly. I thought I could save people, but I only ended up putting everyone at risk.
Don't do it again. Tomorrow morning you owe me 300 strikes on the practice dummy.
Yes, Shifu.
I've told you before, your fists must be able to defend yourself before they can save others. Compassion only counts if it's as solid as your punch. Rendering assistance beyond your strength is a second disaster. You reached for the drowning and became the stone pulling them down.
Yes, Shifu. I'll remember this.
Banmir Shifu is usually so humble and easygoing. Who would have...
Banmir Shifu, do you still remember me?
Yes, Xiaoguang. I saw you when I arrived. But when facing an enemy, all distractions must be put aside.
Right. Facing an enemy, that's why. No matter how strong or weak your opponent is, you must...
It has been some time since I've seen you last. You've grown taller, and your heart is as bright as...
Xiaoguang? Were you...
Oh, I don't consider myself worthy of being called a true master. I only showed Xiaoguang and her brother a few basic moves before they went to trip. Now I just run a martial arts school, teaching...
You're far more than that.
You're a disciple of Ishwen Shifu from Yunquai Summit. I've heard your sect is full of gifted mystics. It's an honor to meet you.
Oh, Yunquai Summit. When we were fighting earlier, I couldn't help noticing your sword case. It looks very interesting. Ye Shunguang of Yunquai Summit. Inside that case must be the Qingming sword, right?
The Qingming sword?
Why are you looking at me like that?
Yishen Shifu told me about the side effects of the Qingming sword. After all that fighting you just did, are you feeling all right? This is all my fault. I shouldn't have...
Hey, relax. See? I'm fine. Shifu must have told you all the scary rumors about this sword, but probably didn't mention the sword case, huh? Don't worry. This case is something Shifu crafted after years of research. It keeps me safe from the sword's price. I can channel the case to defend myself. As long as I don't break the seal and draw the blade itself, there's nothing to worry about.
Really?
It's true. If you don't believe me, you can...
Yes, that is what Ishwen Shifu...
Ah, that's a relief. I was worried my recklessness had put you in danger.
Even so, Xiaoguang, you should all...
Yes, I will. Please relax. Shifu had me train in seclusion over and over to reinforce the effect. Speaking of which, I have a small favor to ask. Please...
Did you sneak down here?
Yes? But this isn't the place to talk. Let's leave this place first.
Oh, my. Sorry to interrupt. I stepped out for a moment only to witness a touching reunion. But my supervisor... I've got some things to take care of, so I'll...
Thank you so much.
Getting you all into my debt's gotta be a pretty solid performance boost, huh? Don't forget to leave me a good review, everyone!
Shifu, we've rescued everyone who was trapped.
Yes, Lieutenant.
Is it my shift again? Next up, we're off to see that impatient. How does it feel to play the role of a warm-hearted person? I'm not warm-hearted. Just trying to get some good reviews to boost my performance. You're really getting into it. The task? Do you mean from Tops or the boss? You're a cunning one. As Krampus's judge, whose orders do you truly follow? Whose will do you carry out? Can there— I'm just joking. You're always so strict, Senior Zhao. Lend you a hand. Even as colleagues, there has to be some sort of exchange. Since the boss allows my code of conduct, I won't act without the chance of receiving— Just as I expected. Don't worry. I don't intend to owe you a favor so lightly. After all, you are a meat-eating rabbit. Good. You understand. If you mess up your mission, cleaning it up will cost extra. You'd better start soon to avoid complicated— I have no intention of giving up my own target, but I'll have to wait a little longer. Wait for what? Don't forget, when I checked its operation logs, I confirmed. It's the Purge Unit Type 0. Or in other words, the killing machine designed to suppress miasma. Haven't you also visited the place where Tops deployed it all those years ago and Don't worry. I'm not questioning the accuracy of your information, Senior. What is it? Earlier in the hollow, did you— Hearing the dying voices of people inside the hollow. The boss will use anyone as long as it benefits Krampus. And I've got no objections. Ow. Kinda hurts that my favorite senior is being so defensive with me. I'm not— It's my own voice. Huh? Mm-hmm. That's why I find it so interesting. Hearing strange sounds in the hollow isn't anything unusual for me. But hearing my own voice, that's a first. Could it be that I actually died a long time ago and forgot about it? You should cut back on these— I'll look into what you mentioned. Just remember, stay focused on the main mission. Saving him did make your entrance more believable, but anyway— And I don't like that cut. Since I haven't been back here for so many years, I wanted to come and see it for—
For now, Ishwan Shifu won't hear anything from me.
Really?
But you have to promise me that you won't put yourself in danger or use the Qingming sword. During the investigation, wherever you go, I'll—
Banya Shifu.
By the way, What should we do with the Exaltist we captured? Should we hand him
We can question him a bit more first. But before that...
I have something I want to ask you, too. Since you...
Shoyuan has always been careful in what he does, but in case something has gone...
So, you're not angry?
At first, I was a bit angry when I sensed you were hiding something from me. But
I'm sorry, Xiaoguang. My sister and I were hesitant.
I understand. You were just worried I might act recklessly. But don't worry, I promise from now on, please promise me you won't hide anything from me anymore, okay?
All right.
Pinky swear! Now, let's ask the others for more information. The person you just mentioned, the one always with Sarah, was it Shuyuan from Yunquei Summit?
Yes, that's him. Just some outsider who defected halfway through, yet Lady Sarah trusts him more than any—
Defected? Why did he defect? Do you—
To meet the creator, of course.
Then, what do you need the ancient array for?
Lady Sarah got her hands on some old beat-up book. Ever since she brought it back from— As for anything else, I've got no clue. I'm not that high up the chain. I've been busting my back all this time, never complained, never quit, and still, I'm worse off than some guy who used to be our enemy.
Why would my brother get involved with the Exaltists and take part in such a dangerous mission?
Perhaps he's already secretly contacted Yishuan Shifu and plans to wipe out the remaining Exalted.
If that's the case, why would Shifu possibly keep that from me?
Or perhaps there's a reason he didn't tell Yishuan Shifu?
In the vision I saw, Senior Ye said he wanted to save someone, and that it was connected to his nightmares. He also said before that he hasn't slept well since returning to Waifei Peninsula. Xiaoguang, do you know what—
Nightmares. Has my brother been having nightmares again?
Xiaoguang seems to have recalled something unpleasant. I should ask her about it later. I was just curious, and this info doesn't sound reliable. Let's focus on solid clues. Since Sarah went to the porcelain market—
I can come along tomorrow and help you all ask around. Consider it my way of thanking you. I want to be the one to hand these Exaltist remnants over to the defense force.
That's fine by me.
Okay. Thank you, Ningqian.
Should I call them adorably oblivious or applaud your flawless performance?
I never intended to hide this power from them. I just never found the right moment to tell them. Ever since I returned to Wi-Fi, the longer I was trapped in that nightmare, the clearer this form became.
You should know better than anyone. It's not that I did anything to you. This power has always been the truth you've been suppressing. My authority comes from the Creator, so it naturally returns all things to their true state. Now they're just aimless drifters, mindless, memoryless. Surely by now you understand my goal isn't meaningless destruction. The Creator can reshape the natural. They see your suffering, your talent, and feel pity for your plight. Perhaps the power you and your sister share is more similar than you think.
Similar. I would have preferred if that sword had chosen me from the start.
What a good brother. But since the sword chose her, perhaps it also reflects the truth she's been suppressing. All the while, the sword is consuming her. One day, it'll eventually turn her into the coldest. The Creator is different. Their power doesn't take, it gives. They can restore her true freedom. Complete. And you will also be freed from the nightmare.
If it means saving Xiaoguang, I'll help you awaken this creator of yours. What about you? Why are you helping me? Or should I ask?
I've already answered many times. For true peace. I still remember every one of the Creator's words of wisdom from when I was young. Man prides himself on his cage, treating it as if it was order. But their laws are like sandcastles. Their principles like spiderwebs, scattered by the slightest breeze. Their existence like a firefly. But when the Creator's call resounds, there shall be no more extinction. For the seeds of no more decay. For the arrow of time shall be stilled. No, when they descend, the tongues of those who quarrel shall be frozen. The arms of sword wielders hung in midair. And the hearts of the greedy turned to crystal. Absolute, eternal, unmovable. All coalesced in that. Look at this world. Birth and death. Love and hatred. Power rising and falling. Civilizations waxing and waning. Even without. I've realized that the Creator is the answer that can end all of this.
The answer, huh? I hope you're right. Now, I've told you the location of the array. When are you going to take the next step?
Soon. Just a little longer. That sacrifice, that flawless listener, is guarding this area. The purifying ritual to power. We need even more power to break through this miserable barrier. I can feel the Creator's decree resonating with my own longing. They are there. Somewhere. A grand call.
Hold on a little longer. Just a little longer. Very soon, salvation will come.
Final warning. Everything's in writing. Ownership confirmed.
My family's ancestral home, passed down for 3 generations, and now it's yours?
Times have changed. It's all about evidence, not stored. When we clear your place, it won't be gentle.
You...
Uncle Biao?
All right. I'm doing great. 3 days. They expect me to clear out decades of collection in 3 days.
Sorry to bother you at a time like this, but we have a few
Gone. It's all gone. They were after the
do you remember?
What did the person who took it look like?
Enough! Can't you see I've got bigger problems? I don't care where the tome went. My ancestral home, where I kept my entire collection, is about to be to go away! All of you!
Sorry to bother you. I'm very... Oh, lasted another
Dylan.
Me? I'm, of course, here handling complaints. And besides, if you don't want to miss, it's tough working at Krampus. You've got to grab every scrap of credit you can to stay off the bottom of the rankings. You freelancers... Oh! Huh? What's with the long faces? What a coincidence, huh? Your luck came through again today. I'm here to deal with the same...
Yes, you should take some time to think this through.
Time for an ice cream break. Wait here and don't wander off.
What?
How can she be so casual about this?
Dylan, how did you manage to get that out of him?
Yeah, Dylan. It's like you cast a...
How did I do that? Counting the last time I helped you rescue people in the Hollow, and the time before that with delivering Master Lumen...
You're right. I don't know how we can...
We didn't realize how much we've been relying on you. How can we repay you?
Alright, just scan here to submit a tip. I'm just kidding. You don't actually think I cash in on a What I actually want is, whatever you're up to next, no matter how
Huh?
Yep, it's that simple. You should be grateful it's me playing the Good Samaritan today and not Senior Zhao. Otherwise... Anyway, do we have a deal?
Deal?
Thank you, Dylan.
Already putting me in the kind person category. Thanks for the compliment.
No. Even if you have other motives, your help before and today is genuine.
Sometimes you seem like an innocent little girl, and other times feel...
Senior Xiaoguan, are you...
The array that absorbs miasma and suppresses evil spirits. Actually, when my brother and I were kids, we heard...
I hadn't really heard Senior Ye mention...
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's alright. When you think about it, how many people in New Eridu don't care? Besides, Mom and Dad were a source of pride for both my brother and me. They both knew a bit of mystic arts, they were free spirits, deeply in love. Later, they came to Wi-Fi, witnessed the dangers of the miasma, with everyone's help, they settled in the... I was too little to remember much. suggest a few, but whenever I see the look on my brother's face when he talks about those days, I can tell. My brother said that before they passed, they were looking for a better way to suppress the miasma.
Your parents, did they perish in the Maya?
Yes. It was chaos back then. I was too young to remember clearly. After that, we just scraped by with whatever help we could get. Kind people like Banyue Shifu would check in on us every now. Not long after, he entrusted us.
We had just a few brief encounters. Back then.
I'm deeply grateful for your care, Banyue Shifu. After our parents passed, and before we went to Yunkoi Summit, my brother would often have nightmares. After we settled at Yunkoi Summit, with Shifu and the others by our side, those nightmares gradually subsided.
Could it be that coming back to Wai-Fei has brought those nightmares?
Such a tragic story. And it makes sense that your brother is losing sleep.
Huh? Right, sorry. Talking about my parents always...
Please. Please. Our two children are still so young.
I wish I could see them grow and not leave them all alone.
Please.
Shifu, aren't we going to follow them? You look like there's something on your...
It's nothing. Let's go.
Aside from the sections that are too damaged to read, we can confirm now that Sarah and Senior Ye were investigating the array described in the tome. This array is closely tied to the creator that Sarah seeks. Perhaps it's a crucial step for their so-called audience with the...
But the array's purpose is to suppress miasma. From what we've seen of the Exaltists, people who treat human lives like weeds, their creator doesn't exactly seem the merciful type.
Sarah sent the remnants out to search. The array might be near the old mining site. Xiaoguang, you lived there before. Do you remember anything about it?
I'm sorry. It's all my fault. If only I could remember more. If only I had talked with my brother more.
Don't be too hard on yourself. I've sensed something off in the depths of the hollow for years now. I've gone searching more than once. It always came. I'll make another trip. Just wait for my word.
Xiaoguang, among the old mining site survivors, is there anyone you've stayed in touch with over the years?
Maybe I've been deliberately avoiding ties to the past. After joining Yunkoi Summit and becoming the Qingming Sword's wielder, my contact with the outside world has become even more limited.
So those white flowers we noticed last time also appeared before the miasma outbreak. And the array that keeps being mentioned? Some of...
Whether Sarah is after the array for good deed for the day or not...
Agreed.
Xiaoguang?
Yeah, I'll be fine. If the leads brought us there, then it's time I faced the past.
All right. Once everyone's prepared, we'll set out.
I may be slow.
How about a little late-night adventure? I promise you'll love it.
Master, the route has been...
This weather's perfect here. Look at how about a...
Whatever you seek, I will devote myself wholeheartedly.
Where the mind dwells, the sword follows. The next line of the sword control mantra is reflecting the void, right? No, it should be enlightenment with the...
Oh, finally got it right. Looks like our Xiaoguang is a bit off her game today. Did you do some...
The next part should be... stellar circulation? No, wait, it's... Huh?
Xiaoguang, you don't look so well. Maybe we should take a break.
No need. I just got a little distracted. Maybe it's because I'm walking this familiar yet strange road again. My mind just can't quite keep up.
Are you sure you're all right? We can take a short break. There's no need to hurry.
The secrets hidden in that place aren't going anywhere. If you're not feeling well today, we can go another day.
I'm okay, really. Stellar circulation. Qingming leads the way. See? I just got distracted earlier. Let's...
I'm on it. We're getting close. There appears to be a barricade ahead.
Passwords again? Now I kinda understand those customer complaints that keep holding up the line. I'll back you up.
Take this. Hatred! Don't push yourself, darling.
Looks like we gotta clear these miasma tumors and find a minecart like last time.
There's a control panel over there. Now we can head back and try operating the minecart. Hard to believe it still works after all these years.
Seems that the workers put a lot of heart into making these machines.
There's another one here.
rubble is cleared.
Wise, the other side of the bridge is where the residential area used to be.
This bridge leads to where shall...
This bridge. When we were kids, my brother loved bringing me to the middle of it to play. He said the view of the river was clearest from there. We'd always compete. Whether that was who could throw a stone farthest or make a bigger splash. He always let me win. Back then, the bridge felt so long, like it went on forever, and it would never end. And on that day, 10 years ago, all I remember is it was dark and noisy. Screams and the sounds of things collapsing. And that suffocating feeling, like I couldn't breathe or move at all. There was a figure, tall and steady, holding me, and the figure ran swiftly across the bridge, carrying us. I remember the...
That figure was the one who saved you and Senior Ye, right?
No, I don't. But that was when I realized...
Is that so?
Let's keep going.
Those floating boulders. I feel like I've seen them before. They must have some special use.
If we fall someday and put an end to every creature that gets in our way.
There are even more of those white flowers. Oh, the more there are.
Those stone lion statues over there, they're completely different from...
Time truly is relentless. Just 10 years, the wind whistling through these empty windows.
It feels so empty.
That's probably for the best. Everyone should take a look around. Bonne
Ever since we've entered this area, Shifu has been on...
Here, take these. They're homemade dried persimmons. Really sweet.
Whoa, Mom! I can't see it, but he's not even sure if he can eat them.
Oh, thank you.
See that? I told you he can understand us.
Thanks a lot, big guy. Because you helped clear the collapsed tunnel, the kids can all go home for dinner.
Here, this is for you.
I don't know where you come from, and this suit of armor feels awfully cold to the touch.
Are you able to tell us what we should call you?
open it again? Back then, one of the neighborhood...
Xiaoguang,
I thought that after so many years, yet the moment I got here, if we walk a bit further back and go upstairs, he said, every star was once an extinguished miner's lamp, and that I later realized he feared the miners who died in the miasma would be forgotten. Why don't you check out the other places first? Let me think a bit.
All right, I'll check other places.
The monster who stood by and let death through.
It's so quiet here, it's giving me the creeps. Dylan, have you found anything?
Quiet. Huh. I suppose so. But in a place where people struggle just to get by, quiet can mean something else. If it weren't swallowed by the hollow, even an abandoned place like this would still... Scurrying of mice inside the walls, the drip of leaking pipes. Under what circumstances would a person feel thankful toward their killer?
Thankful towards their killer? That's pretty heavy. Why ask something like that all of a sudden?
I asked first. Aren't you going to answer my question?
Thanking their killer. Maybe it's for a sense, or perhaps it marks the end of revenge. Making the killer live. There's another possibility. Sometimes, only by dying yourself, can the person you care about most keep on living.
Only by dying yourself can the one you care about most.
wailing. You couldn't even feel the softness of flowers and grass. Why keep moving forward with a broke? No more shackles of atonement. No more chains of... It's you.
半月师傅, what's...
I think I just heard a strange, eerie...
Is it that weird voice Dylan mentioned?
Yes, I can sense extremely... That voice creeps in quietly in clouds. I've also noticed something peculiar. The miasma is thick here, but when we approach the field of white flowers...
Now that you mention it, I have the same feeling. So the miasma thinning out like an ebbing... Let's return to the central area up ahead and regroup with everyone.
Don't push yourself, Dylan.
Eternal vigil. The Creator's sacred edict.
Why are there sacrifices here? I've never seen ones like these. Could it be Sarah's doing?
Not this one bears a strange aura. It feels off.
Why does it feel like it's focused on Dylan and gone your Shifu? Both feelings and being watched. It's all too familiar.
Crumble!
Remember, faithful companion! All's not over yet. The verdict is unforgivable!
Back off!
Surprise! The name of the night,
There's no one... You never learn.
The miasma here is so intense.
Vicious aura. That attack's dangerous. Don't rush in. Find a way to counter it.
Save your lessons for your obedient little student.
Dylan, leave it to me. Stand unyielding. Crumble. Mountainous strength. Burn all peace. Tremble.
Like a shadow. Now strike.
Annihilate.
Unexpected call. Run for countless legends. Customer service follow-up.
Make the earth tremble. The miasma's getting thicker. Be careful.
Enough sneaking around. Show yourself.
Hurry up and pack your stuff. What's there to be so sentimental about in this dump? It's all gonna be swallowed by the hollow anyway.
What's the rush? Didn't city management say they've hired some powerful medium? They said we just need to draw a lot and it'll all be fine.
Let's go. Time to draw lots. Fong, where's that little tag-along of yours?
Auntie Fong.
It's me. Why are you hiding here? You haven't eaten. Everyone's gone ahead already. We should go too once you've eaten something.
Those people were just talking about drawing lots. What's that?
Don't be scared. I'm right here for you. That drawing lots thing is just for show. Nothing's going to happen to you, Dial-In.
Evacuate? Nonsense. If we just choose one person, use them as a shell, and borrow their life, each person values their own life. That's precisely why we are drawing lots to decide. All right, fair and square. Everybody's happy. The heavens, it is you, unlucky girl.
Don't be sad, Auntie Fong. I'm okay.
This is the end. It's too late now. All I ever wanted was just to live an ordinary life.
My last wish.
Alive. You were already dead, and
That trick. Who knows how many times they pulled that one? Now,
Those scamming bastards! And that old wretch who made us draw lots.
draw lots. Scamming. Oh, going to die. Auntie Fong! No, I have to think. Figure out a way to get out of the hollow. I must warn her.
Over here! This way!
Follow these voices. I have to get out. I have to tell Auntie Fong. That medium and those people from the outside, they're lying.
How could this happen? Where's that image?
didn't you save that kid? Oh, it was your idea. What do you have to say about this?
I thought I'd found someone to die in our stead. But who could have known?
Dial-In! Dial-In! Dial-In. Dial-In! Dial-In!
I'm fine. I fell into their trap. I got careless.
Dial-In, Banyue Shifu, are you alright?
After that sacrifice disappeared, you both just froze in place.
Was that voice back again?
Yes.
What did it say?
Just alluring whispers meant to worm into my mind.
Huh. Could it mean the creator's call? But why is the voice only... You guys really haven't heard anything since we entered?
A voice like my own? No, I haven't heard anything like. The case was sealed by Shifu herself.
That's even more interesting. Who knows why it's here, but whatever it is...
There's an unknown presence lurking in this hollow. This isn't the time for me to be reckless. With so much at stake, Shifu and the Elders know Limnian Hollow better than anyone.
Xiaoguang has a point. The miasma is real.
I agree. Having that voice keep on you, Shifu?
So you're Ye Xingguang, the one who inherited the Qingming sword at a young age. I've heard that your talent really stands out among the younger generation of Yunque Summit, and that you might even be the most likely to become a Void Hunter.
That's more praise than I deserve. Everyone, it was my recklessness that kept me from realizing how serious the situation was. I shouldn't have kept things from you.
Sorry, everyone. I wanted to wait until...
After our trip to the Hollow, I understand just how serious the situation... We grew up together. No one knows him better than I do. He's honorable and loyal. He would never abandon his morals or hurt others for selfish gain.
Xiaoguang... Junior, we've already contacted Yishuan Shifu. She's tied up with some other important matters at the moment, but but she'll head here as soon as she can. Until then, the decision rests with her.
Thank you for your trust. There's no need to be so formal.
Of course, we'll do everything we can. But Xiaoguang, for now, you should remain here at Suibian Temple. Junior Wise, please stay.
Huh? Yushuan Shifu specifically requested that you not take part in the...
What? But...
I'm sorry. We'll head out and start investigating.
It's always like...
Huh.
Morning, Senior Xiaoguang.
Morning. Wait, why senior all of a sudden?
I was just thinking of when we first met. You really liked it when I called you Senior. Now that you don't have to...
All right. Junior Wise.
Present. Senior... I'd better keep Xiaoguang occupied and make sure she doesn't go...
Then... I'll be counting on you as...
I once came here for a banquet with some big shots, but between you and me, the food they served those VIPs wasn't nearly as good as their regular dishes.
Oh, really?
Whoops. I hope no one heard that. Sweetie, how's it going? I hope business is booming. Do you have any recommendations for today?
Another regular customer. Welcome! Is this young lady a friend of yours? She's got the aura of a true connoisseur. Would you like to try our seasonal special? That would be our Moonveil Osmanthus cake, fresh out of the oven. They're made with the very first golden blossoms picked just this morning. Osmanthus cakes always bring back memories of loved ones.
Osmanthus, what? Would you like to try it?
Osmanthus cake is often used as a symbol of remembrance. Xiaoguang must be thinking, sure, why not? After smelling the aroma before we even walked in, how could we resist?
I guarantee you'll be satisfied. We have seats upstairs. This...
Come on, over here! Come take a look!
From Yunhui Summit, her skills reach the heavens themselves. Standing shoulder to shoulder with the mighty Void Hunter, she's a true guardian of Wide a living legend in our midst. But surely you don't think Yunhui Summit stands tall by Yixuan Shufu's strength alone? Oh, no, no, no! When it comes to the younger generation, no one can forget Yixuan Shufu's mischievous yet brilliant disciples, Yixuan Guang.
So, what do you think?
I was gonna ask you the same thing. It's fragrant, sweet, and soft. Here, have a few more pieces.
Osmanthus cake goes best with tea. The tea helps to cleanse the palate. I wonder if some memories are like tea leaves that drift to the bottom of the cup, sinking so deep that they... It's nothing.
Miss, is the taste of our Moonveil Osmanthus cake to your satisfaction? It's your first time here. I hope you'll forgive us if the service fault...
You're too kind, Miss Sweetie. The cake is excellent. Sweet, but not cloying. The osmanthus fragrance blends beautifully without overwhelming the rice's...
A true connoisseur. You've nailed...
Hardly. I just like making desserts myself every now... If I had to guess, in addition to fresh osmanthus preserved in honey, you added a touch of roasted sticky rice powder to the filling? It gives the texture a bit more spring. And at the end, did you add a sprinkle of candied kumquat peel? There's a light citrus note that lingers.
Whoa, spot on! The sticky rice powder keeps it tender but gives it structure. And the candied kumquat peel is the final flourish. Yum Cha Sin always welcomes guests who appreciate the craft. Please, make yourself at home.
Xiaoguang, you...
I wouldn't call myself an expert. I used to watch Senior Inhu cook back at Yunhui Summit. I thought it was fun, so I picked up a little here and there. But at first, the things I made were really something else. My brother, Shifu, Senior Fufu, and Senior Inhu all ended up as my first victims. My brother would always tease me, saying eating my desserts was part of his train.
Senior Ye is such a gentle person. He must have been.
Yeah, he always looked out for me. Even though he was just a kid himself, he taught me so much. I still remember when I first arrived at Yunquay Summit. My brother was the one who found me. He didn't scold me. An elder at the end of his years, and a young man with his whole life ahead of him. If you could only save one of them, which do you choose? In a famine, a single bag of grain could keep a person alive, but a rare manuscript carries the wisdom of centuries. If only one can be preserved, which do you choose? And when facing a calamity, do you cling to safety and protect yourself? Or do you stand and fight to save others, even against impossible odds? Which do you choose?
Why did he ask such a difficult question?
Yeah. I was so young, I didn't know what to say, and it made me want to cry. But my brother said it wasn't about a clear answer. It was about seeing what you truly want to protect. He told me that our parents always said, the hardest part isn't making the choice. There's no perfect path in this world. Some choices are responsibilities we have to shoulder. When the time, I didn't fully understand what he meant back then.
He really put a lot of thought into what he said. I'm sure he'd be glad knowing you could reflect on it so calmly now.
I trust him, just as he trusts me. Right now, my brother has his own reasons for what he... Sorry, I've been
You can always tell me these things. I'm your junior, after all.
Let's talk about something more cheerful. Everyone's been working so hard lately. Banyue Shifu, Dylan, Ningqian, you, and the others at Suibian Temple. I want to thank everyone properly. What do you think about me putting together a thank you dinner and gathering everyone around the fire for the night?
That's a great idea. Everyone's been looking forward to your cooking. I'll let Dylan, Banyue Shifu, and Ningqian know right away.
Junior Wise!
You're back! Is everyone...
Don't worry, everyone's fine. We ran into a...
Thank you, everyone.
Don't mention it. It's our duty as Suibian Temple disciples. Xiaoguang, I'm glad you're feeling better. Thanks to you, Junior Wise.
No, it's thanks to all of you. Xiaoguang was just saying how hard you've all been working, and she wants to host a small thank you dinner at Suibian Temple tonight.
Haha, a gathering by the fire, with Xiaoguang's cooking no less.
Yeah! My cooking isn't the greatest, but I hope you'll join us.
That's really thoughtful of you, Xiaoguang. But I'm
Huh?
Don't worry, we have good news. Thanks to the intel you gave us, we pinned down several key spots tied to the abnormal miasma fluctuations. We've even found leads on the ancient array. Some disciples have already been stationed at the old mining. The full report's been sent to Yishuan Shifu. She should be coming to Wi-Fi soon to help.
To ensure everyone's safety, we'll rotate disciples to guard the key location. Xiaoguang, as the wielder of the Qingming sword, your role is too important. Until Yishuan Shifu arrives, you guys take it easy tonight. When this is all over, we'll celebrate. Come on now, don't feel bad. This was everyone's choice. We all have some. Only when you're safe, Xiaoguang, can we carry out our mission without worry. Protecting you is
okay.
That's better. We'll get Bowlion and go switch shifts with...
Don't worry, Xiaoguang. We're finally
Yeah. Let's head back to...
Here, the intel on Sarah. Grew up in an orphanage near a hollow. When the place got shut down by the city, she vanished for a few years. Then reappeared for a couple months before disappearing again. The next time she showed her face publicly, she was already moving under the banner of the Vanished for a few years. Here's where it gets interesting. Word is, during those few months when she reappeared, she stormed into Hand headquarters multiple times. But Hand said no such squad.
Huh. A ghost squad that doesn't exist? When you spend your days fielding customer complaints, stories like that always go one of two ways. Either the woman lost her mind.
So you think there's... Fair enough. A woman forever without a place to belong, falling into some delusions and what is worth our attention is the creator she clings to. More, I've already reported to the boss. Oh, I need to remind you of something else. The higher-ups know about the abnormal miasma fluctuation. They don't want Waifei Peninsula destroyed. There's too much value here. Which means this mess is also part of your job now.
Those old minute tops really know how to hand out him.
I've already found out that the array described in the ancient tome dates back. The array works by absorbing miasma. But what most people don't know is to keep the ethereal, which means anyone who becomes... It's not impossible. That means there's another way for your mission to kill two birds with one stone. Then, when it can't hold out any longer, you step in and take its core. And that girl, Yeshuan Guang, I can tell you've taken a liking to her, even if you won't admit it. So, why not? You'd be protecting her brother. While you're at it, what's wrong?
No, it's just... as the one responsible for retrieving the...
Remember, the orders were clear. If recovery fails, destroy it on the spot. Don't tell me that fighting alongside him be...
Sympathy? I don't waste sympathy on living humans. Let alone on a killing machine that couldn't even pass a forbidden fruit.
Exactly! A killing machine. Whatever name it goes by now, it was created as a weapon of indiscriminate slaughter to suppress the miasma. Dial in. As a Krampus judge.
Judging me with sentimental nonsense? You really do. I'm just thinking the whole suppressing miasma angle might be a smokescreen. If the miasma in Limnian Hollow is actually Also, I heard another name from the dead at the old mining site. One that's been coming up looks like someone else wants Banye gone. More desperately.
What do you mean?
Please, come this way. There's something I...
What is it, Banyue Shifu?
It's Xiaoguang. She has a lot on her mind. By hosting the dinner, the abnormal miasma fluctuation is strange, and the road ahead will... She seems to place great trust in you. If it's your advice, she might listen. Could I trouble you to speak with her again?
Okay, I'll try to talk to her again. But, Banyue Shifu, I've been thinking. Treating Xiaoguang like she's a fragile... The Qingming sword. The rest of us. We should be the ones to protect her. But...
The Qingming sword is unlike any other weapon.
My, oh my. But tell me, Banyue Shifu, don't you think your words sound especially cruel when talking about someone your algorithms once deemed as expendable, while you stood by and watched her parents consumed by the miasma? Looks like you didn't know that yet, huh, Proxy? Allow me to introduce our oh-so-gentle, reliable Banyue Shifu. His codename is Purge Unit Type 0, one of TOPS' secret machines built for suppressing miasma. And by suppressing, the most efficient way was, of course, indiscriminate slaughter. Before he put on this harmless, good guy facade, he was TOPS' sharpest, most merciless killing machine. After a botched mission, TOPS discarded him, left him to rot in the hollow. Somehow, someone picked him up and patched him back together, so he could wear the guise of something less monstrous. People trusted him. But 10 years ago, when the miasma outbreak consumed the old mining site, he stood by and watched countless lives swallowed whole. And Xiaoguang's parents were among them. Back when you went to Silum Bay looking for survivors, why do you think those people reacted to Banyue with such outrage, such hatred?
Banyue Shifu.
The marks from the past.
The past? Such a tidy word for confession. Then tell me, back then, when you failed to save those people, was it because of your so-called algorithmic logic? Suppress the miasma at all costs. The absolute order that made you treat human life like it was nothing. Does it still run somewhere deep in your core? That kind, gentle mask you wear, is it real? Or is it just a performance for us and for your own conscience? So you can forget the blood on your hands even... Silence. The reply I hate the most. I don't even know anymore. Am I speaking to a remorseful person trying to atone? Or to a machine that couldn't even pass the forbidden fruit test? Am I...
There you are! Banyue Shifu, could you give me a hand? This old stove is...
I'll be right there.
Relax. I have no intention of telling Xiaoguang about the past. It would only breed hatred, and Krampus wants something from Banyue. The simplest way to get it would have been to tell Xiaoguang outright. Let her despise him, resent him.
Key?
According to the ancient tome, to activate the array and suppress the miasma, all you need, he fits the bill, doesn't he? Once a killing machine, an energy monster in his own right. Sacrificing a machine that failed the forbidden fruit test to secure wipe it now.
But why now? Dylan, why are you telling me all this? Those things you said before about the truth. Don't tell me you're deliberately trying to guilt-trip Banyue Shifu into...
As a Krampus judge, my duty is to drag everything hidden, false, or twisted into the light. To reach the end of truth, no matter the cost, no matter the means. Proxy, a word of advice. No matter how harsh the truth, it's still better than drowning in a sweet, comforting lie.
You're not wrong about that. But Dylan, why not trust what you've seen and heard yourself these past few days? How can you be so sure the things you've just revealed aren't distorted versions of the truth, carefully crafted to serve someone else's agenda? What if the path you're walking is just a detour? One laid out by others to lead you to their version of the truth.
You're not as naive as you look, Phaethon. I'll keep your warning in mind. As for Banye, don't worry. I won't do anything before the final evaluation is complete. That scrap heap can remain as Banye Shifu for now.
Xiaoguang,
What is it?
you're hosting this gathering.
Figures. You saw right through me. I really was planning to be honest with you last night, after you'd all gone to bed.
Xiaoguang, the power of the... When they descend in the days to come, my wish will finally, no matter the price I have to pay, Xiaoguang.
This letter... Given how much he cares about you, even if he did decide to do this...
It looks like it's trying to lure me there. I know my bond with the Qingming sword more than anyone. Back when I was chosen by the sword, my brother didn't know about its side effects. He was genuinely... He ruffled my hair, eyes shining, and said, "You're amazing, Xiaoguang. From now on, you're big..." I knew what he was really happy about. That I could finally be accepted. Have a real place in Yunquei Summit. A new home. But then, when he learned the truth about the Qingming sword, and what happened to the wielders before me... When we received the news that our parents really had passed, he helped. But the day he found out the fate of the sword's wielders, my brother, who had never shown weakness before, in the end, with his eyes red and fists clenched, he kept repeating it. That way became his obsession for years. He even... Thank goodness Shifu caught it in time. That was the first time I'd ever seen her so angry. Not at the forbidden techniques, but at my... She didn't punish him. She just let out a long sigh, placed a hand gently on his shoulder, and sat with him under the cold moon.
Maybe only Yixuan Shifu wasn't...
Yeah. After that day, Shifu poured her heart and soul into crafting the Qingming sword's case after her older sister passed away. With it, as long as I keep training in seclusion and reinforcing the seal, I can live like an ordinary person. But even with the sword case's protection, Shifu and my brother have always been so careful with me. Of course, I understand why. Every part of this... That's why. This time, my sanity tells me that even when despair first struck, my brother never thought about sacrifice. I don't believe that the person who made that choice back then would now... But... I can't, trap or not, a path of no return or not. I know it's reckless and dangerous. But with you, I want to choose my own path, to take on the responsibility that's... So, since you can't stop me, hide it for me one more time, please?
I'm not here to stop you. I'm here to make a promise as your companion. Not a whether it's into the abyss or toward the light, Xiaoguang. Let me be your trusted companion, your proxy, and walk with you to the other side of this path.
Why is it that words this heavy can still make my heart feel so warm? Why does it make me so happy? I almost want to cry.
Come on now. You should save those tears for when we find your brother. We promised that tonight would be nothing but joy and laughter, remember?
Right. Then I'll go check on the desserts. There are still so many tasty flavors I want to share with you. Everything's ready! A special thanks to Bee Lion, Eos, and Banyuesh Shifu for helping me out. No way I could have handled all this on my own. Ooh, try this, Dylan. I added extra honey, just the way you like it.
Oh? You even figured out I've got a sweet tooth, huh? How thoughtful of you.
Hey, Bee Lion! Look at your paws! They're all greasy.
You can't eat or Spark's gonna turn you into a grilled lion head! Crispy outside, tender inside. Oops, my bad.
Banyuesh Shifu, would you like to try a chasu bun? I remember you're not fond of oily food, so I followed Senior Inuhu's recipe and added a bit of dried tangerine peel to the marinade to cut the richness.
It's perfect.
I'm glad everyone likes them.
Xiaoguang, you're too modest. With skills like this, you could open a restaurant of your own.
Xiaoguang, your cooking makes me feel all warm and full of energy.
Yeah, it's been a long time since we've had a feast like this.
Though I have to say, compared to the way you nearly scorched the bottom of the pot earlier.
Dylan, we agreed not to bring that up. That old stove's impossible to handle. Since we're all here, why don't we sit by the fire and chat for a bit?
Oh? Chatting? I love chatting. What should we chat about?
Wow, look! After all that goofing around, the stars almost look brighter, don't they? One year, my brother, Senior Fufu, and I went to release lanterns together on a... Eventually, I just tossed the lantern aside and lay on the grass. But when I looked up, I saw the starry sky, each star shining brighter than any lantern. My brother said that the stars are the best kind of lantern to carry your wishes. I wonder, what did I wish for back then? Feels like it's been ages since I had a moment like that. No thoughts, no worries, just gazing at the stars and...
You aren't planning to use me to activate the...
No need to test me. I already told you. You'll stand with me before the Creator. As for activating the array, there isn't...
You already know where the array is. The Creator's...
Patience. Timing is like a seed buried deep in the soil. You can't simply will it to sprout. It needs the appropriate nourishment. So we wait. Wait until the keys chosen by the Creator are all in place.
Senior Sontal?
We'll get you patched up right away.
No, don't worry about me. Listen, last night, sometime after midnight, the miasma at the old mining site suddenly erupted.
Wise, we don't...
Understood. Then let's get ready to go.
We'll take care of him. Eos will be waiting for you there. But remember, Wise, Xiaoguang...
Relax, Junior Belle. I promised Wise I wouldn't break the seal lightly. This is the perfect time for me to
I know most of what happened now. The issue is, I can't
Could Banyue Shifu be planning to face everything alone after what...
Ning Qian's also missing. The timing of the miasma eruption can't be a coincidence.
Your suspicions? What did you dig up this time, Dylan?
Remember when I told you that I heard a familiar name among the voices of those dying in the mine's old residential? That name.
Ning Qian? Were his relatives?
When the disaster hit the old mining site, Banyue left many to die, including Ning Qian's sister.
Those... Banyue turned away.
Proxy. There's no point in hiding anything from her at this...
Xiaoguang...
So, Ning Qian concealed his past and joined Banyue's school to get close to him. I found out that he'd contacted Sarah before he first met us. No wonder more clues somehow always appear. That's Sarah. She must have used the hatred in us meeting the Exaltus remnants, discovering the ancient tome, and learning of the array. None of that was random. Looks like that. I got an investigation report on Ning Qian this morning. He said goodbye to his neighbors and friends at the martial arts school.
Never see them again? Does that mean...
That seems to be the most likely possibility. The recent miasma eruption that led Banyue to investigate was probably meant to...
So that note...
Was it a setup to exploit Banyue Shifu's guilt towards Xiaoguang and the others? He tried to keep her safe and stop Senior...
That's just the tip of the iceberg. I suspect the array and the ancient tome, and even the part about... Think about it. Using powerful ether energy to activate the array and purify the miasma? If the array is used to absorb... Miasma in Limnian Hollow is abnormally receding. Where is it flowing to? What else is behind the residential building in the... For example, sustaining that...
If that's true, then even if the array once had its use, it's definitely not some world-saving miracle anymore.
As for Ning Qian, no matter how much he knows about what's...
I know I don't have the right to forgive Banyue Shifu on his behalf, or erase the hatred he carries in his heart.
So, what about you? As things...
My mind was already clear. Ever since we left amidst all the chaos, that figure's the only hands that we could reach in that terrible abyss.
Xiaoguang?
Yes, Banyue Shifu never mentioned it. He saved my brother and me all those years ago. He looked after us, no matter what kind of past he carries on, and now his guilt has driven him into danger for us again. Dylan, Wise, I'm going to bring Banyue Shifu and my brother back.
Now that's the spirit of the Qingming swords. Let's get going. Before that scrap heap gets turned into actual scrap.
Dylan!
I knew you were a good person.
Alright, stop it, you two.
Song Tao must have delivered.
Don't worry, Senior Qingyuan. He'll be okay.
It was Banyue Shifu. Somehow later, just as we were about to give up, from the look on his face, I could tell that it wasn't just a spur-of-the-moment decision.
Did he say anything before he left?
He said that human forces could no longer stop this chaos and that he needed to find another way.
Heavy words?
He said, to walk this world is as to depart one's home. He also said something like, I shall make the burden lighter. My own.
Just as I
I thought it sounded strange at the time. I wanted to help him, but I was in. Shortly after he left, toward the source of the miasma, we heard a loud noise. We were all so relieved. And you can try scanning Bolion's memory module to find out exactly what happened, but things...
We rarely came here back then. We must make haste and check the area for anything suspicious. He's already here?
Over here! Banyue Shifu! This way!
Fall back behind me!
Lin Chen must have been the one who opened this door.
It's like every inch of this place is etched deeply in his memory.
dragging this on, Bonyue! Stop! It's over for you! Pathetic. How long do you think you can keep up that heroic act? Can't you see? Stop fighting! Just let me die here! We can both die here! You should watch me die. Just like how you watched my sister. Struck. I've waited 10 years. 10 whole years! And now the day. Since you'll be dying with me, then so be it.
Chen, I shall repay this debt. What? Yes, your life is not a bargaining chip. You still have a long road ahead. Go and live. Live and see the world that your sister never saw.
The array base has been destroyed, and now the suppressed miasma has been released. What pain.
You finally made it! Banyu Sufu has been battling an I couldn't quite make out what they were saying, but it sounded—
That platform is where Dad used to take me to see... Is there a way to break through, or...
The concentration of miasma is too hot.
Barry, scanning confirm.
Got it.
It won't work. The arrays absorb too much miasma. We can't break through that barrier. Maybe...
Surrender, you clumsy hunk of iron. Why endure this endless pain? Open your core and embrace this great power. It will grant you rebirth. Do you hear that? Do you hear the cries of the burden deep within your bearings are screaming?
Emotion module overload. Forcing deinstallation to clear redundant and re-verifying.
Dive in. Sink into eternity. Why resist? This shell is broken. Yet even if only a sliver of hope remains, so stubborn. Look at these scars. Murderer. He must pay with his life.
Your existence is a mistake. You should be eradicated. Feeling pain. It's nothing compared to...
Descend to hell. How long can you hold? Is it worth it? For those who hate you, who fear you, for those souls who curse you, suffering, exhausted, then why trudge in vain through this hopeless mire? Even if I fall here, this will is like a stone. Let go of your meaningless resistance, of your heavy burden. No more bloodshed, no more disappointment, no endless penance.
Wise, Fairy and I found some—
Master, an abnormally large convergence of miasma has been detected. Anomaly detected. Multiple energy flow nodes detect. The ether flow corresponds with the signature of the array base. Destruction of these nodes would disrupt the formation, destabilizing its structural integrity and potentially...
Array base and array core.
Great! Destroying the array base might not only break the barrier. The nodes are scattered all over. Let's split up. Okay.
the array core and wait there. Huh? Smash them! The verdict is unforgivable! It worked! No time to waste. I'm going ahead. Sacrificing yourself for justice? A life for a life? And you, warping into die over such a lousy trick? Where's that brilliant self-serving logic of yours?
Sins of the past cannot be atoned for. Once the Chen is safe, you can take whatever it is you're after. Mountains, what?
You knew about my mission all along?
Death.
It's not over yet. And you already look this miserable.
Let's end it here. My core. Please. Take it.
Taking it to report back, that would be nice. But now, I have a new choice. This time, let the words of the dead grant you a truth that allows you to keep on existing.
Why didn't you save me?
Look at what you've done.
Remember.
A machine. Never.
Luckily, that rascal got angry and ran off to play. Big guy, can you promise to help me find him?
Sis?
He's so stubborn. Always getting hung up on the small. But hey, just be patient with him, okay?
The peace we found here made me complacent. I couldn't bring myself to open that thing. But please, please, we shielded them with a technique just before the explosion. Don't let them watch us leave. Don't let them suffer the
I'm leaving them to you, Banyue. Get them out of here. Run straight ahead and leave this place. Just to make sure Ayuan and Xiaoguang survive. Please.
Thanks, big guy. Really.
Thank you. Thank you.
One day, when they returned to their former, we left with smiles on our faces.
Mom, Dad, you'd understand my decision, right?
Sis! Sis! Why couldn't you just let me hate him? Why did all this have to happen? Sis, I miss you.
Did you hear it now, Banyue? The voices of both those who died and survived, because this is the weight of the truth. Our logic algorithms determined that there were only a handful with a chance of survival at the time. So you chose the optimal solution and didn't try to save anyone else. But as you stand here today, willing to step in and stop the array...
Correct. But the past...
Right. The past can't be rewritten. But you're only holding on to the debt of those who were killed. Do you really think that falling here and sacrificing your life to repay your debt, just trying to run away? The real way, this human form with emotions, self-awareness, and the ability to feel pain. To face the trial. Live with a clear mind. Face the people you've saved. Keep going. Use every remaining. This is my final verdict as a Krampus judge.
Xiaoguang, Ningqian.
You don't need to say anything, Banyue Shifu. Actually... you might think you're a murderer who didn't save people in their moment of need. But to me, and not only did they give themselves up for us, but all Tylin is right. Remorse for the dead never really goes away. But we can bear it as we go on. You don't have, so I've never blamed you. I also wanted to thank you, Tylin.
You and your parents are such gentle souls.
Ningqian, this is
Sorry. I've hated the wrong person. For
I still remember her last words vividly. I was never able to find you in Waifei Peninsula. By that time, you already looked like your sister all those years ago.
You've known all along? And it was me. I made a deal with... I thought...
Ningqian, I'm afraid you were just another pawn in someone else's game. It's far more complicated than you think.
Ningqian, Xiaoguang, this place is dangerous, and you're still unstable.
I will only become a burden if I stay. Banyue Shifu.
The Qingming sword is Banyue Shifu? I gave my word to Wise before...
Banyue Shifu.
Yeah, we're also running out of time. Her own brother might be in grave danger and you won't let her go with you? You only have two options. Knock Xiaoguang out and send her back. Come on. Is the wielder of the Qingming sword supposed to be weak or something? Look at...
Fine, but we proceed.
All right. Now that we've set him on the right path,
The Judge of Krampus sure lives up to her name. Your perceptiveness is truly...
Are you done watching, Sarah Florin? Spent so long as no match found in the database, you picked up the habit of sneaking and hiding like a rat?
You were investigating me. But now that the dust is settled, what happened in the past? Krampus, Faithin, Ye Xunguang. I was hoping to lend you a hand and dedicate the power of this stone line. Pity, all these changing plans. But no matter.
Where is my brother?
Look at you. You're just like you were in his nightmare. Naturally, your brother is... Oh, well, look who it is.
Xiaoguang, what are you doing here? Weren't you training in seclusion? Who sent you here?
Brother, judging from your looks, are you also?
Go back. You shouldn't have come here.
Senior Ye, we're all worried about you.
Are you in?
Note. What note? What did you do, Sarah? Why is my sister here?
No need to be so anxious. You helped me find the creator in order to save her, didn't you? Is there any point in pursuing such? Don't forget, I'm the one chosen by your obsession. The answer to the time is nearly upon us, since you're willing to give otherwise. All our
Xiaoguang, listen to me. Go back with the others. Junior Wise, everyone. I'm sorry, but I have to go.
Using someone's loved ones as leverage? Despicable, yet effective.
Belle, do you know where they...
Tracking route confirmed.
It doesn't look like they've gone far, but the might.
Okay. Xiaoguang, can you keep going?
Yeah, let's go. We're bringing my brother back.
Whatever you seek, I will devote myself wholeheartedly.
Hello, Rep 2493 at your service. Hello, Rep 2493 at your... How about a little late-night adventure? I promise you'll love it.
Answer me. What's going on? What did you do to Xiaoguang? We agreed she stays out of this until the creator descends. You
promise. Faced with the divine edict of the creator, the promises of more. There's no need to get so worked up. Your sister's presence is just a necessary. You see, you, your sister, and releasing your sister's shackles and fulfilling your deepest.
Sarah, what exactly are you?
What am I trying to do? My plans have never. The time has come. All things shall return to their source. O Supreme, and obliterate the vows of traitors, the Avengers' cries, the Defilers' lament, and the mourning of the dead. Almighty Creator, hear my... I beseech thee to wield thine eternal dominion, and...
Sarah, my most faithful servant, thou hast abandoned the remnants of the mortal world, traversed life and death, brilliance and decay, bliss.
So this is the Exaltus creator. They may look radiant, but it all sends a shiver down my spine. Whether or not this evil being can be destroyed depends on this strike. I cannot hold back. I'll end it here and now, before Xiaoguang and the others are drawn in too deep. Move! Foul my be gone! It's a tricky one. Just as expected, thing has been blasted into ether particles now. That should be the end of it.
Abandon the mortal world. Traverse life and death. Shall return. Our team was caught in an operation against a notorious lost contact with... Where am I? Am I saved?
Lucky child, chosen by the will of the Creator. You will restore the blood of the... We're the Exaltists. I'm Soph, the scribe, and the current is known...
No. Sorry.
How many times have I already told you there has never been a special investigation squad in HSO? And there's no file under the HIA for a Sarah Florin.
Tread carefully. One step further and you may shed your mortal's life and death. I know. Deep inside my body, my soul. Abandoned, guided by nameless markings.
Not good! What? Sarah and the thing. Their presence has vanished. Wait. This presence has grown even stronger. That creator has returned. Oh no!
Is that Sarah's voice?
As for you...
Something that should have been mine all along. Taken by the hand of a blood relative. What could be better?
strength. If you keep running, your loved ones will all be buried here!
Brother!
Some choices are burdens, and we must bear them. Do what must be done. I trust you, just as you trust me. Finally.
If I were the one being controlled instead, I believe my brother would make the same choice!
Xiaoguang?
You trust me, just as I trust you. Somehow, I'm not afraid anymore.
The seal is broken. Great!
Brother.
Such a splendid power. I'll happily accept it! How could that be?
A mere evil spirit, and you dare speak so arrogantly. I am Ye Zhenguang, wielder of the Jingming Sword of Yunhui Summit. This sword, with heaven and earth as its guide, shall cleanse all evil!
Xiaoguang, I already know.
This voice... Did I really bring my brother back?
Please forgive me for leaving again. You must wait for me. Trust me. I will save you. I swear I will.
Brother...
Xiaoguang? How are...
It feels... right. We're...
Don't worry. After you defeated that thing, the creator, or at least its embryonic form, you passed out from exhaustion. The power wrapped in that black mist he caught you as you fainted and whispered something I couldn't quite hear. Even though it was clear he didn't want to leave, Ban Yue and Dylan were both injured and couldn't stop him. But at that moment, from Senior Ye's expression...
He left alone? No. We must find him as soon as... And what about...
Yixuan Shifu hasn't returned to Suibian Temple yet. She must be dealing with Senior...
Yunhui...
Xiaoguang, considering our past experiences and what Sarah said, do you think the creator's
Yeah. It's been trying to... And... I'm afraid that it controlled my brother to use him as a medium.
So...
The situation was dire. When I finally released the Qingming sword, I seemed to have a strange... I understood that the sword contains a power that can suppress the creator, or even a...
And, besides that...
What do you mean?
Like, any changes with your body.
Are you worried about repercussions? Don't worry. That look was just the influence of the Qingming sword. You see... What's wrong? Still worried? Then how about a little test?
Thank...
Yeah, I've never been very lucky, but... It's just... seems like Sarah was using the... But I don't think my brother ever believed her. He only played along so he could get... He didn't realize that the creator's focus was on me and the Qingming sword all along, but... Now that the crisis is over, he was clearly worried about me. When I was half-conscious, I remember hearing him ask me to... It doesn't sound like he's just worried that I'll be consumed by the sword. Could it be that... he's learned of something?
Since Senior Ye asked you to trust him, then once you're fully recovered, we'll work together to find him. And this time, we'll make sure he doesn't disappear on us.
I'm afraid I'll have to trouble you to keep a closer...
Let me explain. It was sudden and... When the creator, or rather, that power Xiaoguang fought off, was first awakened...
Which 4 areas?
We can only locate 3 general areas at the moment.
Yeah. Coincidentally...
You've been to all 3...
Oh. Don't tell me these are all...
That's not the strangest part.
The spatial coordinates of the 4th resonance signal are severely blurred. Existence confirmed, but precise location warning. Though brief, the peak value of the signal's miasma energy exceeded all known records.
It was like some kind of distant, indistinct response.
3 of the signals came from areas we've been to recently. No way that was a coincidence.
4 resonating signals. There must...
That disgusting miasma creature we fought, and the Ye Shuyun controlled by the creator. Might have just been the... whatever it is.
I will also investigate.
With Krampus and Banrier Sufu helping out.
Let's all stay sharp. Criticize me, Senior Zhao? I thought they'd send...
The boss hasn't issued any new orders yet. Naturally, I'm just here on my own behalf to ask you for an explanation. The orders from the higher-ups are to retrieve Ban Yue's core data, but as for you, not only did you not get the core, but you also seem to have made him more complete and dangerous? Is this negligence?
Huh? I have exercised the ultimate authority granted to me by Krampus as the judge. The verdict is as for retrieving said core. Don't worry, I will introduce Banyue to Krampus. Wouldn't you call that a...
Huh? You want to let him join Krampus?
Yeah, wouldn't that be more interesting? If he joined, then his power, along with all of the information he had, in the long run, that's way more valuable than a one-time core data extraction, don't you think? Aside from the old folks from TOPS, the reason the boss is so interested in Banyue's core is because a certain big shot was the one who made modifications.
Huh. You sure know how to wiggle out of a tough situation. However, your proposal does actually have some merit. I hereby approve your verdict. As for how to write the report without any leaks to get those old fossils to not in... But I believe that when the boss finds out we're about to have a new member... After all, this is much more worthwhile than recycling a pile of scrap metal, right?
I'll still be relying on you to help me. Banyue, your path to redemption begins with Krampus.
On the day I secretly snuck into Sweebian Temple, I saved a chubby cat. The storyteller at Yumcha Scene told fascinating tales. We ate. Banyue Shifu doesn't like greasy or spicy things. When handing him hot tea, the cup handle should be to the right. Dylan really likes honey. She always doubles the amount. Senior Inhu's secret marinade. Grind the dried tangerine peel into fine. When we gathered around the fire that night, Why? I talked about how I didn't bring enough money when I left Jinkui Summit. I remembered thinking to myself, besides, I must Shifu, my brother, Wise, Belle, and everyone.